Good morning everybody, welcome back to cilinixfxcapital and welcome to this new video on Tellor, or TRB. That's the abbreviation, that's the name of the token. Wanted to do a full update after, well, yesterday was just in general a very volatile day. TRB is still valued very high, as you can see, rallied all the way from this level right here, $10 to, well, towards $30, so that's a 200% increase. Wow, it's not 20. So just wanted to give you my thoughts on it right now, the current situation. You can see that over the course of today, we've actually seen some bearish momentum, which was partially fueled by the markets. You can see a lot of cryptos right now that are fairly bearish, to be honest. So we'll talk about what's next right here for TRB. I have to say that my last analysis I did is actually still valid. Because my last analysis, before we dive into the rest, I basically said that TRB right now is very much stuck in the middle between $25 and $21, and we have to wait until one of those levels breaks. All right, and then we know which direction is most likely for TRB. Now, there are some other things I do want to talk about in this video, so I'll not just remake the same analysis twice. But yeah, that hasn't changed. All right, $25 was not broken, $21 has held up fairly well, and TRB has even excelled quite a bit after that level. So for now, we'll just have to see. Alright, so that's what we'll talk about again in this video. But before we do that, though, I do want to briefly mention that if you want to receive my trades as signals, also on TRB, for example, then check out the links down in the description or the pinned comment. There you'll be able to find out how to join. There's some other great perks as well, like a chat room full of traders, which is very active. And my training guide, so if that sounds interesting, like I said, links will be down below. But for now, on to TRB. So TRB, first of all, it's been manipulated very badly. Like, there's absolutely no reason for a move like this, starting Friday the 25th. But it's good to see. I mean, it's a good rally from here. And it's still bullish right now, like I said, because it's still on top of $21. And at around 22 and 22.5, you also have the 28 EMA. 22.5 is a psychological support level. You have the 0.382 FIB there. So altogether, still very bullish right now, but it is manipulated. All right. So what that means is that it is very volatile, but at some point of time, it will crash down hard, probably after breaking down below $21. So if we take a look at some other statistics, which we obviously have to know, first of all, the funding rate on TRB is still very high. All right, so it's a bit pricey to actually short it right now, which is not great, because then it's less likely that it will be shorted. On the other hand, what we do see is that when talking about the volume and the open interest, that's still actually going up right now. It's not at its peak, I believe, but it is still going up, which is quite bullish, right? Even though the open interest has fallen like 10 million just in the last hour or so. So it's quite like, this is also still neutral. It was dropping down until Sunday morning, and now it's actually going up again, which obviously also happens because the market is opening, like a new week is starting, but it's really like most indicators on TRB are still neutral. All right, so I would say it's a bit more likely, especially after the sudden drop in open interest we have just seen. I would say it's a bit more likely that it is over for TRB. $25 got rejected heavily. Like we just saw, drop in open interest. And altogether, TRB has already rallied very extensively. So I would say it's a bit more likely to get this bearish breakout. But in theory, both of these scenarios are still possible. And realistically, it's just best to wait for confirmation. That's what I would say. All right. But that's my full analysis and my full view on TRB for now. If you do have any questions, let me know. But for now, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.